To be honest, I don't know why they offer 2 business credit cards because I feel like everyone's gonna get the one with the higher sign-up bonus points. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the 2 Southwest business credit cards that Chase currently offers as of February 2023. If you are someone who's trying to get the famous Southwest Companion Pass fast for 2023 and 2024, you are at the right place. If you want to know how I was able to get the Companion Pass in 3 months, I will leave that video link up above and in the description box below. I started the process in October 2022 and then I was able to get my Companion Pass at the end of January 2023. First, let me just share with you the 2 common things about these 2 cards before going through the differences. Number 1, these cards would actually only earn you Southwest points. So you can only use it for Southwest flights as well as booking hotel and car rentals through the Southwest Rapid Rewards portal. You cannot transfer these points to another travel partners because the points are not transferable. These cards would be great if you are someone who fly with Southwest frequently or if you're someone who wants to get the Companion Pass. If you're not either one, I would not recommend you getting any of these cards. I would actually probably apply for another credit card with the airline that you use the most, or even apply for a credit card that earn you transferable points like the Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card. Do me a favor and leave a comment down below which one is your current favorite airline. Honestly, I don't mind flying with Southwest. I actually fly with them quite a lot. Most of the times they are pretty reliable. I've flown with Southwest since 2016 and I think I only have 3 canceled flights so far, so they're not that bad and I love them. And then the second common thing about them is that none of these cards actually would charge you foreign transaction fee. So if you were to travel internationally and you would use these Southwest business cards for any purchases out there, they will not charge you for those purchases. Now that we get those out of the way, for each of the cards, I'm gonna go over the sign-up bonus points, how much is the minimum spend and what is the time frame, the annual fees, the multipliers, and the additional benefits that each of these cards have. Like this video if you're ready because we're diving deep, my friend. The first Southwest business credit card that Chase offer is called the Southwest Rapid Rewards Performance Business Credit Card, and the annual fee for this card is $199. This is actually the card that I applied for in October 2022 to start my Companion Pass process, and as of filming this video in February 2023, you need to spend $5,000 within the first 3 months to be able to get the 80,000 sign-up bonus points. Other than getting points from the sign-up, you also will earn points through purchases, and here are the multipliers. 4 points for every dollar you spend on Southwest Airlines purchases, 2 points for every dollar you spend on transit and commuting, and that includes rideshare services, 2 points for every dollar you spend on social media and search engine ads, as well as internet, cable, and phone services. And then lastly, 1 point for every dollar you spend on anything else. And now let's get into some of the additional benefits of this card. And I feel like these benefits are the one that will help you choose whether you should get this card or the second card that I'm going to be talking about next. The first benefit is you get 9,000 anniversary bonus points. So if you decided to keep the card for the second year, you will get these points automatically deposited into your Southwest account. The second benefit is you get 4 upgraded boardings when available. Upgraded boarding is basically when you pay extra to get the boarding group of A1 through A15, but there is a catch to this benefit, so listen closely. Like I mentioned, you do get 4 every year, so if you travel with a partner, you can basically buy into this upgraded boarding twice a year. But the only thing that you have to pay attention is that you cannot upgrade on the app or on the website. You can only upgrade at the gate on the day of your flight and if there's any more upgraded boardings available. I actually haven't tried this out yet, but I might try it out in April when we are flying to Miami, so I will definitely let you know how it would work. Definitely read the fine prints. I read it so many times. The next benefit, you also get 1,500 points toward A-list or A-list preferred for every $10,000 you spend within the year. I feel like this is only applicable if you are getting the Southwest credit cards to get the A-list or the A-list preferred. But honestly, if you're gonna get any of the Southwest credit cards, might as well work toward the Companion Pass. The next benefit you get is an in-flight Wi-Fi credit. You get 365 $8 credit for the Wi-Fi, because if you've ever tried to purchase Wi-Fi on Southwest, it is $8. and you do get 365 credits for those Wi-Fi with this business credit card. The next benefit is that you also get a $100 credit for Global Entry, TSA PreCheck, or Nexus. You can only get one of them, but I would highly recommend if you want to get the TSA PreCheck, get the Global Entry instead, because TSA PreCheck is already included with the Global Entry application. The last benefit that you get with this card is a $500 credit for points transfer fee. To be honest, I didn't think I would actually need this credit, but if you remember, a few months ago in December, there was a Southwest system meltdown where it's basically kind of ruined everybody's holiday. It didn't really ruin mine, although I did get my flight for December 29 canceled. I was planning to go back to LA and spend New Year's Eve and New Year's Day with both sides of our families, but for us, it wasn't really a big deal. We just changed our flight to mid-January. A few days after, Ricky got an email saying that Southwest apologized for the whole disaster and they were actually gonna give us 50,000 points for the whole fiasco. Without thinking, Ricky just put the code that came with the email into his account. So instead of having the points on my account, because I'm gonna have the companion pass, it is on his account. Yes, I can transfer the points, but then it costs $20 for every 2,000 points. So for 50,000 points to be transferred from his account to my account, it's gonna cost us $500. So this benefit definitely came in handy. We did the transfer for all of the 50,000 points, and I did get charged for $500, but then almost immediately got the credit back into my account. So it was a win for me. Now, before moving on to credit card number 2, if you have been following along and you find some great value from this video, please let me know by liking this video. And if you want to learn more about Southwest Companion Pass, travel tips and hacks just like this one, make sure to subscribe to my channel. The second business card that Chase offers is called the Southwest Rapid Rewards Premier Business Credit Card, and the annual fee for this one is $99. As of filming this video in February 2023, you need to spend $3,000 in 3 months in order to get the 60,000 bonus points. This card would be great if you are trying to get the A-list or A-list preferred, which me and Ricky actually had in 2022. We earned that A-list status by flying 25 times in 2021, and we would never ever do it again. I would rather hack the system and do it the credit card's way, and I feel like you should too. Other than getting points from getting approved for this card, you also get points from purchases after that, and here are the multipliers for this card. 3 points for every dollar you spend on Southwest airline purchases, 2 points for every dollar you spend on Southwest Rapid Rewards hotel and car rental partner purchases, 2 points for every dollar you spend on transit and commuting, and that includes rideshare services, and then 1 point for every dollar you spend on anything else. Now let's get into the additional benefits of this card. The first one is that you get 5,000 anniversary bonus points. So like the first card, if you decided to keep the card for the second year, the 5,000 points will get deposited to your Southwest account automatically. The second benefit is that you get 2 early bird check-in every year. This is basically where Southwest automatically check you in and reserve a boarding group for you, so you don't have to frantically trying to check in 24 hours before your flight. The next benefit is the same one as the first card, which is you get 1,500 points every 10,000 points you spend toward your A-list or A-list preferred requirement. Like I mentioned before, I have no idea if this actually would be beneficial, because if you're going to get these cards, you're probably gonna get the companion pass anyway. So I'm not sure why they put this as a benefit for both cards. The next benefit, which is actually the same as the first card, you actually do get $500 credit for points transfer fee. And lastly, with this card, you actually get 25% back for any in-flight purchases. Do me a favor and leave a comment below which one of these cards you would actually get. If I had to choose one, which I had to last year, I would actually choose the first card because it gives me the highest sign-up bonus points. Since I was working on getting the Southwest Companion Pass, I need 135,000 points to get that Companion Pass. So with the 80,000 points that I get from the business credit card, all I need after that is 55,000 points, which I actually was able to get from the personal credit card. There are actually 3 personal credit cards to choose from. All 3 of them would actually give you 50,000 points after you meet the minimum spend of $1,000 within the first 3 months. And then if you're wondering where you would get the last 5,000 points, you probably will automatically get it from the purchases that you need to do anyway to meet the minimum spend. And I will be covering the personal credit card in next week's video. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. But in the meantime, click on this video because this is the video where I am sharing with you how I was able to get the Southwest Companion Pass in 3 months.